This evening, our topic is very simple, and it's very simple. I'll be talking about developing a saving culture. Developing a saving culture. I'm sure that every one of us will understand what is called saving. Saving is setting money aside for a specific purpose. That is what we call saving. Saving is setting money aside for a specific purpose. There's a difference between saving and investment. Investment is the process whereby the money you've saved is being used or invested in a transaction that will bring back returns to you. So I'll be talking about developing a saving culture. Developing a saving culture. So I heard about someone who lost his job for some time. That was back then. And what could save that person during that trying time was the money he has saved during the time he was working. So we have to develop a saving culture. Spending is natural. Spending is natural for everybody, but saving is something that you must be disciplined and you must be determined to save. You must be disciplined and you must be determined to save. So I want us to look at the book of Genesis chapter 41 verse 34. Genesis 31:34. Genesis 41:34. I don't know if anybody can read for us. Genesis 41:34. Anybody to read? Genesis 41:34. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Yeah, Genesis 41:34. Thirty-five. 35. 36. 41. Yeah. No, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We can see we are all familiar with this story. This is the story of Joseph when there was Pharaoh had a dream, and Joseph interpreted the dream that this is what will happen. And Joseph gave Pharaoh advice that in these years that will become these 7 years of famine, we have to save. In this current year we are that we have plenty food. So this is a principle. Saving is a principle that ought to be practiced by everyone, both the young and the old. We can see the days back when we were young, we used to call something piggy bank. That time, no matter how much you earn or no matter how much you receive from anyone, there's some part you have to save that time from that money you received. Maybe you save, maybe you are receiving, you you got a gift of 1,000 naira, then you see it's a principle then that, oh, I'll save 20% of this 1,000 naira. You put it inside that piggy vest. So we must develop a saving culture. We must develop a saving culture. Another biblical reference is in the book of 1 Kings chapter 17, whereby there was a prophet in the Bible called Elijah that prayed unto God that according to my word there will not be rain nor dew, but according to my word. So he prayed and there was no rain. So there was famine in the land. But even Elijah was also affected by the famine. You can see in the life of that widow, Elijah went to meet that widow that the brooks has dried up. Oh, can I get water from you? The reason why the widow could give Elijah water then was that she had saved water. If she had not saved water, she couldn't have given Elijah water then. So life is lived by principle, not by miracle. So we must develop a saving culture. We must develop a saving culture. What are the vital facts about savings? If you prepare for bad times, you will have a good time. So one of the vital facts about savings is that if you prepare for bad times, you will have a good time. If you can start saving now, this will help you in the days of difficulties. The second vital fact about saving is if you don't save, you are not saved. If you don't save, you are not saved. So we must develop a saving culture. Another one is saving is not a natural culture to many people are spending. Saving is not a natural culture to many people are spending. Another vital fact about saving is you must be intentional and deliberate about saving. You must be intentional and deliberate about saving. There are 4 things you can do with your money. It's either you waste money, spend money, save money, or invest money. So those are the 4 things you can do about your money. Waste it, which I don't believe anybody can be wasting money here. Save it, spend it, invest it. Foolish people are the people that waste money. Average people spend money, while the wise people invest money. Foolish people waste money, average people spend money, while the wise people invest their money. Another vital fact about saving is that a minimum of 10% of your income is for savings. A minimum of 10% of your income minimum is for savings. You need to have a minimum of 6 to 8 months of your living expenses saved up. That's a principle, one of the principle or vital fact about saving too. You need to have a minimum of 6 to 8 months of your living expenses saved up. Companies call this fund insert fund. We can see in some companies, they will not call their savings. They will call it retained earnings. They know what they are doing because they know anything can happen in the company. A time of difficulty can come, a time of famine can come. Look at example of that time, that COVID time. If people did not have enough savings then, how will people survive? But because there are some people that had saved, they were able to manage that time. So what are the reasons why you should save? The first reason why you should save is it is the wisest thing to do. Saving is wisdom. The reason why you must save is that it is the wisest thing to do. Another reason why you must save is It helps you to have fun to invest. It helps you to have fun to invest. The best way to get people to help you is for you to save your money first and start using your money. There are some people that need help from other people. Come and help me to start this business. Come and help me to I want to go to school. Come and help me so that you can send me to school. I need money for this transaction. No, but the Yoruba people used to say "En tó bá ṣípá ni a máa ń gbé." So if you can start with the little you have, by saving the little you have, anything you want to do in life, that is when people will be, yeah. Okay, the English version is that the baby that opens his or her arm is someone we can carry. Is that baby we can carry? The baby that opens up, that okay, come and carry me. Before someone can carry you, you have to open your arms. So the baby that opens up his or her arms is the baby that a mother or his father can carry up. So if you start saving a little, you can save anything you want to do. That is when people have seen that you are using your money for what you want to do. That is when people can start helping you. That is when people can start helping you. So it helps you to enjoy debt-free purchases. One of the benefits of saving, or the reason why we save, is that it helps us to enjoy debt-free purchases. Debt-free purchases. It also helps us to maximize seasonal opportunities. Saving helps us to maximize seasonal opportunities. It is better to be prepared for opportunity than opportunity to come and meet you unprepared. It is better to prepare for opportunities than opportunity coming and meeting someone unprepared. I went to somewhere this Saturday, and someone was showing me a house that worth about 30 million naira. But the owner of that house need money for school fees for his children. It's a new house. So the owner sold that house at a distressed sales. The owner sold the house for 12 million, from 32 million to 12 million. Imagine the person that bought that house now. The reason why he could afford to buy that house at that price is because he has saved money in cash, waiting for opportunity, and that opportunity come. It came, and he purchased that house for 12 million. So saving helps us to what? Maximize seasonal opportunity. Saving up helps us in the days of emergency. When we save our money, in the days of emergency, we can have what to fall back on. Imagine your child is not feeling fine, or your spouse is not feeling fine, or your mother is not feeling fine, but you need to take them to the hospital and you don't have any money saved on ground. How do you want to meet that emergency? So saving helps us saving helps us in the days of emergency. It helps in an unforeseen circumstances too. Maybe in the days of loss of jobs, or loss of an income, or loss of investment. But when you have saved, it gives you the courage to come back to life. Then another reason why we save is it frees you from anxiety and fear of lack of fund. Saving frees us from anxiety and fear of lack of fund. Another reason why we save is it is a good culture you can pass on to your children. It is a good culture. Saving is a good culture that you can pass on to your children. As your children are coming up, cite an example of the seed and the fruit, maybe a mango fruit. We can see God is even more prepared. He knows that when we finish eating that mango, that seed that is left can produce another plenty mango. That's why that seed was kept inside that mango, that when you enjoy the fruit of the mango, then the seed can be planted back and can bring more fruit. So saving is what? A good culture that can be passed on to our children. Then another reason or another benefit of saving is that it makes you a good model that glorifies God. It makes you a good model that glorifies God. Saving is very important. Saving is very important. What are the reasons why people don't save? People are ignorant of the importance of savings. That's why they don't save. People are ignorant. If you know better, you will do better. People are ignorant of the importance of saving. People are operating in foolishness. That's why they don't save. People operate in foolishness. Proverbs chapter 21 verse 20. They don't know how to save. People don't know how to save. They always have a pressing need. Those are the reasons why people don't save. They always have a pressing need. They always procrastinate and plan to save later. They want to live on the now. Those are the Ninalowo people. They want to live in the now. They want to eat and marry. There is no tomorrow. In their word, they will say, there is no tomorrow. Let us eat and marry. They want to live on the now. They believe that money will be available when it's needed. That's another people. They will believe that money will always be available tomorrow when it's needed. They rationalize that they can't take money to heaven. They say they can't take money to heaven. That's why people don't save. They feel they don't have responsibility. That's another reason why people don't save. I don't have any responsibility. Why should I save? I don't have any people I'm taking care of. I don't have any present need. Why should I save? Another thing is they lack the discipline to save. Saving is a discipline. That's why we have to develop the culture of saving. People lack the discipline to save. What are the things, or how can we save? How to save? The first thing is you must purpose in your heart to save. Then second one is plan on what to save. Is it 2%? Is it 10% of your income? Plan on what to save. Plan where to save. Discipline yourself to do it. Set structures in place for savings. You can do a direct debit instruction to your bank that anytime so money comes into my account, 20% must be saved. Then another thing is, even saving can be automated now. You can automate your bank account that every day 20 let's say 2,000 must be saved daily. 5,000 must be saved weekly. There are apps that allow that. I can see of OPay. So I pray with the little that we have heard, we are going to imbibe the saving culture in the mighty name of Jesus. So this is the opportunity for contribution and addition. The ground is open. Thank you very much.